go. Sit. Sit. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Shower, food. Yeah. We got no food, nothing, no shower. Literally.
When you see me doing the punches, I'm not fully extending. I'm still in my warm-up, so because I don't want to. You don't want to over-rotate because you have weight in your hand. You don't want to hurt your shoulder. But this is the short version here. But what I typically do is 1,000 punches with weights, 1,000 punches without weights, and then 1,000 more punches with weights. Sometimes I'll do 1,000 more without again, but typically I do 3,000 punches before I put on the gloves. And like I said, the punches are full out. They're just like you see now, just to get my body warmed up. And I'll do it in sets of 100. So I'll do 100 punches. I'll, put the weights down for like 10 seconds, and then I'll do another 100. I'll do it until I get to 1,000, and the same thing without the weight. Body finished with a right hook and a left hook. So that equals 10. So I'll do that 10 times. Then I'll do 9 straights to the body, and then my last straight right cross is like a power shot. So that equals 10. So then I'll do 10 sets of that. Then I'll do the same thing, but I do it up top. So I do 8 straight punches, 2 hooks. Same thing 10 times.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Sensei. Deshi is title under Sensei if you didn't know that. As you can see, I start here with the right cross. In this case, I'm timing him coming in, so whenever he steps, I throw. Whenever he comes at me, I throw. What I'm doing here, you can easily do on the heavy bag as well. The main thing is, if you want to get good at punches, you have to repeat. I love taking one punch and then just doing it over and over and over again. So I start here with the right hook, and you can see me, I'm not just standing there and throwing it every time. I like to have a little bit of a live movement before I throw it so I can make it a little bit more realistic. So I'm training myself to throw it like that. But I'll throw this same punch for a minute or two, and just throwing it off of different angles and different setups.
Like the Muay Thai kick compared to a slap kick.
Then I do the same thing with the left hook. Different angles, different setups, different looks, but all power shots. And again, you can do this on the heavy bag. And again, I'm gonna do this for about a minute or two. I'm gonna wanna get in 20, 30, 40 punches or so. So now I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing for my speed mitt drills. So this drill that I'm doing with the mitts is not based on practicality. This is based on skill training, developing speed, developing coordination, developing endurance especially. It's the same thing with the speed bag. This is not a punch that you ever throw in boxing, right? You never throw this punch in boxing. Same thing as jump rope, right? No one boxes with like jump roping and stand like this, but it's a training tool to help a skill, to help you physically, to help your athleticism that transfers over into boxing. So the way that we structured this mitt training, so we have one consistent flow so that my arms are always moving and I'm gonna get a great workout, and then throughout it, he calls something out, and that means that we do that set. The first one you can see is pull, then we do snap, then we have shell, and we're gonna keep adding some. My goal is to get to 10. But this is one of my favorite things to do because it's just really fun, it's challenging, and once you get moving, you don't really have to think about it, you can just fly with the drills. But again, the way this is structured is so that you're always moving, so there's one flow that you're consistently doing, and then you have a couple sets and call-outs that you have set, so as soon as they call it out, you do it, and then you're right back on that flow. And never any excuses, especially if you have a friend that can hold mitts. Their mitts aren't that expensive to get, you know, 30, 40 bucks, you can get a really good pair of mitts. And around $50 you can get a good pair of boxing gloves as well. I've been training with this guy for a long time, so it's just a matter of finding somebody, and then there's great training. They hold for you, you hold for them, and have some fun with it. So right now I'm doing some single shots. So I just did my jab, now I'm working on slip cross. So I'll do this on the mitts, just so I can work some sharp live movements. So this is more practical, things that I love to use. I like to do stuff that I like to use, so my go-to moves. Now let's do them over and over and over and over again. This is obviously cut up. But I like to do it over and over and over again. This way I'm just drilling it, making it sharper. This will become a second nature, so when punches come at me, I respond like this. That's kind of my goal whenever I'm doing these single shot type drills. So I'm pulling on the jab, find the cross slip under. Here I'm doing one of my favorite check hooks. Since I'm a lefty and I fight left lead, this can be one of my more powerful shots, so I'll just do a check hook all day. But it's good to get addicted just to doing one technique at a time and just staying on it and just drilling it and trying to improve by 1%. Not everyone has a gym that they can train at, and you don't need one. Here are some clips of me training in Deshi's living room. Sometimes we do it at the basketball court. We'll do it anywhere we can have some mitts, put on the gloves, pretty much anywhere we can stand, we'll make it happen.
Damn. Yo, Adam's nasty with it, bro. It's like an art. You see the movement, bro? He's nasty with it. Ah! That's too fast. Yeah, bro. Look at that quick instincts. Quick, bro. Good shit, Adam. Oh my God.
He said he'd do one round. That's it. That's it. Cool. Man. Hands up, Chico. Is it tight? Yeah, walk the jab. You don't hit the jab, don't show the right hand to the jab. Hands up. Oh.
Good shit, good shit.
You put that on YouTube?
Yeah, of course.
No, he was tired, that's why.
Good shit, Gino, good shit, bro.
Good shit. No one's attacking you.
Adam's a goon though. Adam's a goon. First day back because I'm in the squad.
Good shit. Good shit.
Right hand to the hands up. That's easy, guys. Don't kill each other.
Good shit.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. Yes, go. Hands up, both of you. Door, line.
Oh, he's got on the rope.
Door.
Oh, he got himself out.
Shit, guys, good shot. Finish strong, finish strong, baby. Good shit. Yeah. Both y'all doing good, man.
Let's go. Come on, Adam. Come on, let's go. Keep your hands down like that. There you go. That's it. 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Let's go.
Hands up. That's it. Come on, I know you're tired. Well, let's go, Tino. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, you keep them hands up. Let's go, Tino. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go, come on. Let's go. Move your hands up. There you go. Let your hands up.
Good work.
Good shit, fellas. Good shit, bro.
Good work.
Here we go. A game plan at first was to engage as little as possible, try to counter and get out of danger, and just get a feel for him and just move a lot more. But he was moving, very light in his feet. Right away, just seeing the jabs and the movement, and how quick he's reacting to my little movements and stuff, and my footwork. I can start to feel a little bit anxious right about now. But keep myself moving. Try not to give him anything to settle on. Punch, move my head as I'm punching. Keep my hands up tight. Oh, look at that. Pull counter sharp. After that, I knew I countered my jab that cleanly. So I'm in trouble. I'm not going to be able to use my speed or my distance or my footwork really as an advantage, at least. He fights upwards of 200 pounds, Vidal. And he's moving like this. That was what makes him so scary. Closes the gap really well, pulls really well, moves his head very well, keeps his hands very loose. Oh, did you see that? Oh man, let's rewind that. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. I check my shoulder out like, okay. At this point, I start to realize that I'm going to have to go for broke, which means I'm going to have to create an exchange and try to win a trade. Keep my hands up and try to close. As you see, I'm trying to get closer. And I'm just going to take some risk here and try to, I'm not going to do anything on the outside, so I'm going to get hit. It's a part of it. I'm trying to find my way in and try to create a trade and maybe win some trades. And call it a day. That was my game plan. Man, he's moving so much. You can hear that deep breath. Look at that, boom! Then he's gone. Hit and move, hit and move. Move and hitting at the same time. Oh, Lord. He switches stances, too. Come on, Sensei, come on, get something. There we go. So I finally landed something. Holy smokes. That's when I realized, okay, I'm going to have to just try to win some trades if I'm going to land one punch during this sparring match. I'm going to have to stop backing up at some point. Oh, such a nice uppercut. Look at these. That double jab. Oh, switch the stances, opposite hand jab. He moves so well, so he's constantly changing stances and changing his looks, high, low. His head's on the left side, right side. He's bouncing, he's sliding, so it makes you can't figure him out. You can't get a rhythm against him.
He doesn't show anything. He shows nothing.
Okay.
Ready? Yeah, let's go.
I got scared here because his hands are up and he was right behind me, and so I was like, whoa. All right, here we go, round 2. I think, if I remember, it was the first half of the round was kind of the same. But at the end, I kind of just, let's just go for it. Sort of, at least. He told me I landed a good jab somewhere. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe it was earlier? I think it was earlier. I think it was my first round somewhere. Oh, that was just me freezing, waiting. Don't do that. Oh, man, another pull counter. Just moving my headgear all over the place. And don't wait. Here? Come on, Sensei. That's something. He's so confident, too. So confident. Look at him just toying with me here as soon as I move. Oh, man, Vidal. Why'd you do it to me like that? That was awesome. That was a good job, too. Right here, I think that's when I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to accept the fact that I'm going to get hit, and I'm going to try to land something. Switch stances again. Oh man, he's keeping me right on the outside. When you're a longer fighter, this is what you want to do. Exactly what I was doing. Yeah, that's something. Didn't really do anything, but it was something, I guess. You can consider that something. Try to find some success. Yeah, as you can see, this is where I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna try to walk him down. See how this goes. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna be studying this film. This is where a lot of guys do. He's a pro, so he's just gonna let me work here. But I know something's coming. I'm waiting for it to come. There it is. Waiting for something to come back. Trying to find some openings. He did a great job of working me, challenging me, exposing my bad habits, making me work. I think I traded there as well. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And boom, body shot right there. Oh, my soul just left my body. Boom, left hook. I don't know where I am. You see my leg shake? You see my leg shake? You see that? Oh.
Let's go, Isaiah.
Now he's pushing me. I wanted to take a knee so bad right here, but I decided to. I'm going to sit there and just trade to the end. Trade to the end. Hope I wake up or don't go to sleep. Oh, man.